Welcome back. We're on chapter 2. Called Great Boggly Woods. I'm eating crazy bread. Whoa.
Welcome to the Boggly Woods.
Yeah, Boggly Woods. I sure like boggling. Oh, I've got butterflies. Oh no, it's this part. I have to fight the sisters now.
Oh boy.
Because they're just going to show up in the fucking road. And they're going to be like, "We hate you, ass." Hey. I don't want to do this voice. So, Vivian, you understand what we got?
Well, she's the only sensible one, too.
Yeah. You were doing the voice.
For this one?
Yeah.
Find that Mario guy and steal his map to the Crystal Star, right? We can just do away with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad?
Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian. But you're right about our goals. If my information is correct, Mario should be coming down the road quite soon. We must ambush him here and get the map. Huh? What's this now, Vivian? What's that you're finding over there? Yes, I found it. It's near that tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? Oh wait, that's even you.
This gorgeous necklace. It was so lovely, I had to pick it up.
You fucking cunt. For shame, picking up someone's scraps disgusting. Dear pack rat. Bring out the sketch from the Mario guy that we got from Grundlepuss.
What? I don't have that. You said that was way too important, so you took it, so you should have it.
Don't be ridiculous. They don't have that thing. You were in charge of it, you wretched little worm. Blaming me for something you probably screwed up. Bye.
One of the other two are buried in
Yeah. Oh, what is it, Marilyn Monroe? Oh, what's that mustachio? Save your games for later. Oh, you're taking that necklace just found. Yes, sorry. But build a bear. Oh, you're horrid. I was gonna. Okay, well, that was entertaining. Oh, oh, what? No.
Nice. Ouch. I hate the plants.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna make her tattle on the pale piranha. Pepperoni, everyone's Vastaroni. That's a pale piranha, you know these guys are famous. He's clueless, she is dead, violence and wonders nature.
Ravioli.
Give me the formula Oli.
What's in the pocket, Oli?
Ha! Oh wow, that was a good one.
Nice. I just put the other ones in the box.
Oh, is that the same? I'll have that one.
Pizza.
Pizza! I'm eating some pizza right now. Oh. You can take this, I had a club. Whack head jerk with spikes on the knob. What a rocker. Actually, play two. Right there. So,
Missed a bit.
2. Fire doesn't hurt it, but other types of items are pretty effective usually. Nothing seems to work. You can always just run.
Always run.
I'm no runner.
1, 2, 3, 4. You don't even do damage for that.
Wow.
It doesn't even do anything right now.
Yeah. This is why.
Power! Smash!
Have the power!
Oh, you didn't get one more. 6 star points. Star points. I'm sorry, guys. This is just going to be unbelievably boring. This entire thing.
Yeah, man.
The most exciting part's coming up, and that's it.
I know.
It will pass, and you'll be like, what was the most exciting part?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be like, we don't know.
Oop. I'm gonna go to Coos right now. But like once you're in the tree, you don't need to.
Uh-huh. Dun, 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 dun. I do say that the Mario games have come a long way, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many flaws that you can obviously see in the game, but it's still nicely polished.
Yeah.
But the thing about modern games I don't like now is, like, you get a lot of... It's transferred from, like, being angry with your equipment to now angry with the servers and things like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, servers will drop you constantly, servers don't hold up.
Yep.
Right? I mean, there's all these issues that go on,
Uh-huh.
and I wish they would be fixed. Like, I've caught myself several times getting obviously pissed off at, like, something that's going on my screen that has nothing to do with my computer.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's pretty obviously the server. Like, I'm having an issue, all my friends are having the issue while we're all playing the same game. Oh, jeez. And so, I mean, it's, I don't know, you shouldn't, like, are we meant to just blame the servers, or, like, are you meant to be blaming, you know, the companies? Like, because as far as I know, the way it works is the company rents out the servers because another company owns the servers, right?
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Ah, crap.
I don't know. We all have functioning equipment for the most part, but I mean, obviously sometimes we get equipment that doesn't function.
Yeah.
But that's pretty easy to figure out. Backwards.
I think that's pretty interesting, actually. Just like the differences of like gaming has been.
I mean, to be fair, like right now, you know, there's no server we're connecting to. There's nothing. You know, there's no network going on, right?
Yeah.
And the only issues with the game would be either the game itself, you know, programming wise, or
the
device,
disc,
which is the GameCube.
Yeah, the device or the disc. This game is all scratched.
Yeah, I mean, so there's
but
those
it's like it's not as and some of them, like the disc being scratched, it's an automatic fix.
Yeah.
And then a bug in the game, I mean, you can probably get around it. It's like annoying, but
yeah, I mean, if it's a game breaking bug in the first
that's
place,
yeah,
that's not our problem.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's very interesting to see how games have developed over the times. I mean, of course, networking multiplayer and playing with friends over long distances is what we want, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what we got. And we need to kind of give, like, the companies time to, like, slowly sort everything out. But it's still... I still reached a point where, you know, we expect certain things. I like to say, you know, capitalism's bad to the point where it screws with the internet and networking and, you know, yada, yada, yada. I could go on and on, but...
Yeah.
The gist of it is, you know, you pay for something, you expect it to work.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I pay, you know, $1,000 for, you know, say a computer and it doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
Either I did something, you know, wrong building it, or something's wrong with one of the products I purchased.
Yeah.
And if something's wrong with the product I purchased, I expect a refund, right? That's the simple way of thinking of it.
Yeah.
But it's not that simple because, I mean, I pay for the game, right?
Yeah.
I'm not paying technically for the servers, but my money is probably being used to help pay for the servers.
Yeah.
So I expect it to work, but it doesn't work. I mean, obviously there's going to be DDoSes. There's all these fucking retards who, like, you know, don't get what they want, so they end up DDoSing the stuff.
Yeah.
So it just affects everybody. And it's kind of silly because it doesn't really hurt the company.
Yeah.
Because they've already got sales from everything.
Mhm.
And all these people who DDoS are like, I'm doing so much good for, you know, nothing. It's hard to understand, right?
Mhm.
You know, I've looked at the concept of DDoSing and a few other things.
Yeah.
And it's really just, it's like a basic example for those who don't know is like saying, hey, here's a line and, you know, the person can only work so many at a time. So if the line's, you know, say 15 to 20 people and the single person or, you know, dealing with that line can, you know, get through 15 to 20 in a shift.
Yeah.
But DDoSing it would be, you know, saying to a group of people, let's get 100 people together and, you know, all go at the same time to that one person.
Mhm.
It's not going to get done.
Yeah.
And so it, quote-unquote, breaks down, which is a big problem. And it's what people do all the time. I know in World of Warcraft it happens pretty often.
Yeah.
People use it for, like, lag switching and a few other things. Not exactly the same thing, but it's, I don't know, it's irritating and it's not going to help anything get better.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. It's just a gaming nowadays, because I can tell you, right, I've got a nice setup, I've got a nice internet, I've got everything working for the most part. And so I have practically no issues with my setup.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it lags or when something bugs out, you know, I'm playing a raid in WoW and I do something and then all of a sudden I disconnect, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's a bug with the game, my internet, a problem with the servers or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, obviously if I'm talking in-com voices and everybody's like, oh, we all got disconnected, you know, that's server issues.
Yeah.
If I got disconnected and say the rest of the people on the same network got disconnected, it's obviously my network. If it's a repeatable thing, it's probably something with a bug.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you can figure these out, report them, and, like, let the company know. But it doesn't mean in the end that it'll be solved. Because to change a company that's using the server, that means, like, you're shutting down the servers for X amount of time, and that during that time, that could literally be hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Depending on your game or company.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, obviously, there's a point where you're no longer gaining revenue and you should shut them down. Right? So, like, the old Battlefield 4 servers, I don't think there's any official servers anymore.
Uh-huh.
But there's still, like, all these community servers. And the way the community servers works is, you know, one guy, you know, purchases out a server and, you know, he has multiple ways of getting help from the community.
Uh-huh.
But he's like, hey, this is my server, you can join it, these are the rules, obey the rules and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously he might get somebody to help pay for it, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But now you have these outsourced, I guess, servers at best.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of nice and it works out, but I find most of the time that these servers that people host on their own sometimes are even better. Because, I mean, again, like, servers themselves are completely different from the company that uses them.
Yeah.
So if you're DDoSing a server, you're hurting a different company and another company at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I think that's...
I don't know, it's just me griping on how servers become so important in gaming nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, Diablo 3, I can't play offline. There's no offline mode.
Uh-huh.
I have to be online.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when the Xbox One came out, you needed to be online. Of course, that was changed eventually.
Yeah.
But, like, why? There's no need to constantly be online.
No.
And I don't know.
And then there's just some games that require online now. That's like, I find that kind of ridiculous. That you like have to even play the game, or some games, like for instance, like Overwatch. I can't play that because either I don't have a PC, and B, for PlayStation you have to buy PlayStation Online.
the
It's
subscription.
like ridiculous that you have to do all this stuff to play a game now. That really bothers me. Like when we were kids, it was always just like you bought the game and that's what you got. Like now you have to buy the game, then you have to buy more of the game, and then
And you have to buy subscriptions, and you have to buy expansion packs, and you have to buy a few other things. It's, I mean, there's games that definitely don't do that. Like Dishonored 2 that came out recently. That game, I really like it. There's nothing, I'm sure there's going to be DLC for it or something like that, just because that's how companies roll nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be mandatory,
Mhm.
right? Whereas World of Warcraft, technically it's not mandatory to get the rest of the DLCs, but $20 gets you everything except the most recent expansion.
Yeah.
And you pay $40 more for the expansion, so it's $60 down. That idea kind of screws over long-time players. They constantly pay $40 for the new expansion. So in the end, it's gonna fuck them up. That's why I stopped playing Destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably should stop playing WoW too, but I get enough enjoyment out of it for now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The way gaming companies are moving are horrible and good at the same time. Because I mean, one thing that I've noticed is Activision, especially, is kind of fucking over not only their co-workers, co-sponsors.
Yeah.
The people who work on the game with them. Activision does all their marketing. Destiny itself, very promising game, very interesting game that was going to come out, but it was destroyed by Activision's marketing scheme.
Yeah.
And
Didn't they lie?
No, the best way to put it was there was a story, there was all this information, and the story was there. And I think it was a few weeks before the game was to be released, Activision came to the head, the guy who was working on the story, and he's like, basically, we want to chop your thing up into sushi and sell it in different parts, right? DLC style.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck that, I'm out. He took his story and left.
Yeah.
That's why there was absolutely no story and nothing.
Yeah.
So, it just goes to show, money destroys a game.
Yeah. Money's destroyed, a lot of things. And we'll talk more about that next time, but yeah, I think we'll go back into what we were talking about in the car, about music and stuff.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.